All right, thank you. Tony, could you do roll call, please?
I would be glad to. Michael Zansvo.
Here.
Olga Wolkenstein. Welcome. John Timmerman.
He had to leave. He's got an emergency in his apartment.
Oh, okay. And I don't see Flora. Okay. Les Rifkin.
Here.
Bobby Levin.
Here.
Regina Latour. No, Regina. Okay. Jean Comas.
Present.
Duke Horton.
Here.
Richard Handelsman.
Here.
David Furness.
Here.
Ruth Dries.
Here.
Nancy Delju.
Here.
Yeah. Maureen Debegar.
Here.
Dennis Burrows.
Here.
Michael Bunk. No. Eve Black.
Here.
Diane Andelman. No. Peter Amato.
Here.
Joanne Robinson.
Here.
Tony Burrows is here. David Boaz.
Here.
Jerry is not here. Bruce, I know he's not here either. Sue Richardson. Richland. I want you to be Richardson. I'm sorry. It's Richland. I know you're here. Patricia Caputo.
Here.
Fausto Fabro.
Here,
Okay, you have a quorum, sir.
thank you very much. I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes.
I so move.
Okay. Okay, by Richard and seconded by Miss Ruth Dries. Yes, I see. Okay. Are there any corrections to the minutes as presented? I understand. Yep. She's not on the board. Hearing none, the minutes will be accepted as presented. Okay. Donald is not here today, so I'll be wearing two hats. We have the South Canal, as you know, the western part has been done. For those of you that have not seen it, go there. It's 10 foot on the bottom, 15 foot on the top, and it has sod on it. So that's what it will look like from going east from the Okeechobee Guardhouse all the way over to by Andover. And they have work going on in there. I noted with the rain, the retention ponds that they have there are a little full, but just remember, there's nowhere for that water to go. So it saturates very slowly into the ground. I know that we've been getting phone calls that people are worried, but don't worry about it. As far as the South Canal, we have signed a contract for those that are in the Windsor section that are worried about the fence being down. They will be working on it, I believe, on the 4th or the 5th of November. They will start putting a fence up there. So that will be enclosed. As far as the laundry, we approved the project. Contract has been signed, and that project is, they're going out for permits. So that will be starting as soon as we get those permits. We've also come to terms with a company, was it Axon? That will be supplying machines once the project is done. They will be coordinating with the engineer and the builder because they want to put electric drying machines instead of gas machines. So they will be talking to them to coordinate to make sure that we have enough electricity there. As far as the North Canal, the update on that is we have a surveyor that was there last week that has surveyed the property going from Haverhill to the Turnpike. There's the road, the mysterious road called the 10th Avenue Extension that has been there. We're in the process with the attorney to acquire that property or get it turned over to us, and so that we can further our project with the North Canal once the South Canal is done. Any questions to that effect? Okay. Yes.
Also, do we have to pay for that if we buy it?
We don't know.
Okay.
Right now, it's not on the tax roll. It's owned by the county, basically. It was a road that was supposed to be that never was.
So maybe we could negotiate with them.
Well, that's why we hired an attorney, and the attorney said, well, I need a survey to show that, and that's what we had to do. So, right, we're following our attorney's advice, okay? I have reached out to Brian Mast's office, the congressman, to let him know that we're trying to figure if they could help us out in any way, shape, or form. I believe that Donald has also reached out to Commissioner Weiss to help us out, so maybe we can, you know, basically, since there's no taxes on it, okay, they may just be able to sign it over to us so that we could pay taxes on it, okay? But right now, that's as far as we got. Attorney and the surveyor to show where the property goes and how it boundaries our property.
If we do not own it, can I assume that we can't do anything to it?
Well, it might become a problem, because in order to get a permit, okay, our property is on top of that, and we need to know where that is.
Okay.
So, but I'm sure they'll be willing to, they're not gonna use it for anything. So, and it would present a problem, because that property comes between us and the temple up there. So, that needs to be, we need to rectify it, okay? Any questions as far as that's concerned? Okay. We'll do a treasurer's report.
Good morning. Sorry I wasn't here last month, but thank you for passing the budget along. We did get the budget passed in the delegate assembly earlier this month, and the reduction of $3 was pretty welcome by everyone. I noticed that after we did that, we then distribute to every management company and any individual association that wants a copy. We do a breakdown so that they can then work with the individual associations to build your 2026 budget for you. And a lot of associations have been coming in, so it's really heartening for me to say, you know, people are really getting on the bandwagon with budgeting. And I happened to, this morning I got an email in my inbox about Becker has a new budget workshop that anyone that uses Becker, it's free, but otherwise I think it's $25. And their courses usually are updated because the laws have changed a little bit about reserves and budgeting and some methodologies. So I encourage everyone that is interested in budgets to go ahead and look and sign on and take that. I'm going to do it this week. Otherwise, I don't have anything else. Anything?
On that note, I know that we've been getting calls, there are people wanting to know if Becker will do the 4-hour course. That's mandatory for board members. Right now, he's not planning on it. And he kind of like said it was 4 hours is too long for him. That was the response that we got. So if there's another way of doing it, make sure that you do it so that you remain on your board properly. Or if you're going to be on the board, that you fulfill that requirement. Okay, let's see. Do we have any old business? Any old business? All right. New business. We have a couple of decisions that this board needs to make. November and December's meeting falls the day after a holiday, the day after Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas. Do you want to meet? Our office, the UCO office will be closed, but it's up to this board if you want to be here and meet on that day, in the morning. Okay, so I need a motion from somebody to,
I make that motion.
motion made by Ruth, seconded by whoever, one of you guys, whoever, Dennis, Maureen. So, to forego those two meetings.
Will we reschedule one, like the December one?
No, Unless it's an absolute emergency, then we would schedule an emergency meeting on Christmas Day.
I won't be here anyway, so it's.
Ho, ho, ho.
So, do a roll call vote, please.
It's on. Okay, Michael Zaslow,
Yes.
Olga,
Here,
John Timmerman. Oh, he left, I forgot. Flora,
yeah.
I've seen you come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, no, but are you voting yes or no for the meeting?
Oh.
Are you voting to have a meeting on the day after Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas at 10 o'clock?
All right,
So the answer is
all right.
in the affirmative.
Les,
Voting yes to.
Right, you're voting yes to close.
Yes to.
Les Rifkin,
Yes.
Bobby Levin,
Yes.
Regina. Oh, she's not here. Jean Comas,
Yes.
Duke Horton,
Yes.
Richard Handelsman,
Yes.
David Furness.
Yes.
Okay, Ruth Dries.
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Maureen,
Yes.
Dennis, Michael Bunk, is not here. Eve Black,
Yes.
Diane Andelman, she's not here. Peter Amato,
Yes.
okay. Joanne Robinson,
Yes.
Tony Burrows, yes. David Boaz,
Yes.
Jerry's not here. Bruce is not here.
Yes.
Stuart Richland,
I said yes.
yes. Patricia Caputo,
Yes.
Fausto Fabro,
Yes,
motion carries.
okay.
January.
So if we do not have an emergency, this next meeting will be in January, okay? The next item on the new business, we discussed about buying clickers. We have entered a contract to replace the clickers that we can no longer use. We have a new company, and we have signed a contract, and they have been ordered. So we'll be using electronic for voting on, hopefully on more than just little items. Okay? Any questions on that? Yes.
So how much was that contract?
It was about $15,000 without the computers. But the clickers,
This is a done deal?
this will last 10 years. They're upgradable. We spent almost that.
I know, last time the contract.
But when they bought that, they didn't look into the future. When we spoke to the company, David got this company, we had a meeting with them, and they guaranteed us that the product that they're giving us will last at least 10 years. They will offer us annual support, they will offer us updates, so that the only thing that does not come with this is the computers. So we have to buy 2 laptops. Okay?
Do we absolutely need this?
Yes, yes. Besides voting on things, okay, I strongly would recommend that we use this for regular voting, even for our annual elections. Okay? If we use this, you could have, you know how people want to know who won? Well, we would, the way I envision this is going into delegate assembly 45 minutes, an hour before. The voting shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. So before we have delegate assembly, you would know who won what spots. It would be instantaneous.
That's the only difference.
That,
Primarily.
yeah, instead of doing a paper ballot and signing in, I know that not everybody agrees with me, but I think that, to me, there's no way of fudging the numbers. You sit there, you push a button, and it tells you who won. Within, I think they said 60 to 90 seconds for voting. So every 3 minutes, you know who the candidate was that won.
The last time we did this, the company went out of business, so we lost money.
this-
Bottom line.
Well,
What guarantee do we have that this company is not?
this company's been around since the 80s or 90s, right?
Okay, that's the difference.
79 or 80, and they are used by townships. They do township votes, they do elections for different counties, so.
Gotcha.
Yes, sure, go ahead.
If you remember in the last election, there was one person, and I will not mention a name, who argued that was done illegally, that he didn't get the right numbers. I think this has been a problem in the past also, so no one can say that, and we hired a company, we didn't even do it, and I counted the votes with David Boas and 2 other people, and we did it honestly, but this person insisted that we did not. So to avoid anyone accusing the board or thinking that somebody fudged their numbers, this would be definitely, I mean, it was legitimate the last time, but then people would be convinced it's legitimate. I think it's a good investment, I really do, and usually I'm against these things, but it's much easier than people going around counting votes, and they say, how do they know if they didn't miss any or they counted too much? So this is a good way of people just voting instantaneously, and you see it, and there's no doubt in anyone's mind.
It should be moving us forward to the AI generation.
AI generation, yeah, which is still driving me crazy.
That's okay, but we're old school.
I do not agree.
I still use the Chinese balls to do arithmetic.
The abacus. Okay.
Well, I came to this country that I was in the 2nd grade, and I had to know the abacus to the 20 times table. So today, we have kids going to college that don't know how much 2 plus 2 is. So we've regressed. Okay. Do we have any other new business that needs to be brought up? Any other new business? All right. Patricia, you're up next. Officers
I'm
report.
thrilled. I think we should get up and dance now to have this meeting. I don't have much to say, except that there will be a transportation meeting on Tuesday. Everyone is welcome. Any questions, complaints, et cetera, I'll say it for the 1,000th time at least. Put it in writing. They do call the people back. We do take care of the problems. There has been firing of 1 or 2 of the bus drivers, and that comes from the people who put in the complaints, and the general manager's looking into it. So I know someone says, well, nothing's done. That's not true. You know, they all want to tell me that this happened and that happened. I can't take care of it. It has to come from Academy. And the only way you'll ever get a response in anything in life, put it in writing, and then it'll be taken care of. Other than that, I wish you all a great day. And even though it's a little cool, I'll take this over hurricane or the cold weather in New York this week. And have a happy holiday. Oh, well, we have assembly. I try to forget it. Okay, have a good day.
Stuart, you're up.
Okay, it's working. I bought a jar of vitamins for trick or treat, but so far no one has shown up at my house. So I'll be taking it myself, so if I'm a little excited or have a lot of energy, you'll know why. A couple of things that have crept up in the last 3 weeks. A lot of people coming in, asking about barcodes, asking questions. We virtually had to drag the question out of their mouths because they couldn't articulate what they were there for. And it was quite sad that adults that had an issue could not spell it out very clearly. And so it's taking us a longer time to, what are you here for? We put the words in their mouth, and we're hoping that yes and no is all we need, and that's what's happening now. Another thing is that be careful when you're driving around, because I've noticed a lot of cars have not only parked on the grass, but part of the car is out into the road. And if it's an early evening and it's a dark car and the lights are not, fully bright, you can have a problem. Plus the fact that more and more people are showing, coming back from wherever they are, and they're filling the streets up and they're walking with babies and so on. So, an ounce of prevention And the last thing is that we're lucky we're not in the Bahamas, in New York, and that the only rain that we got, we could just brush away and that's it. And I'm looking at how many people are wearing long sleeves. I thought it was still summer here, but that's it. I'm finished.
Thanks, Stu.
David, Boaz, you have anything for us?
Nelson, nothing new to report, but there might be one or two people that do not know our administrative assistant, so I'll let you introduce her.
Okay, for those of you that do not know, on my left is Erica Chapman. She's our administrative secretary. She's been doing a terrific job, and a lot of the stuff that you see on the computer, on the website, the documents that have been going up there, that's all due to Erica not sleeping at night. She moved in, we put a little cot in there, and she keeps us happy. And she's always she's coming up with a lot of ideas, a lot of good things that people have been asking for that we've been able to do. So, thank you, Erica. Besides, she keeps us in goodies. Who's next? Did I leave anybody out? Oh, I'm sorry, Tony, I'm sorry. You always have nothing to say, I forgot about
Well, today I do. Today, yeah, I want to put on my hat of my previous life in safety. So I want to remind you, because today is Halloween, if you are leaving the village tonight, be careful, because watch out for those little ones, because they are not paying attention, because they're so excited about the candy that they're going to get. And so please, please, please be extra careful if you are going to leave the village tonight.
I thought you were going to say something to the trick-or-treaters of Century Village.
Oh, well, now, if they can come.
Okay,
We got candy for you.
all right.
We'll be in the party, we're waiting for you.
I just want to remind everybody that's here, Erica does make phone calls the second Friday of every month, my president's meeting. She's been making phone calls. I know as people are coming back, if you get that phone call, try to make that meeting. We try to limit it to 12 to 13, 14 people. We give out a lot of information, and as that information becomes available or updated, we update the presentation and the program. The third Friday of the month, it's where it's open to everybody. We're in this room. It's been going on for a year and a half. Sometimes we have good turnout, sometimes we have bad turnout. But if you have any questions pertaining to UCO, to your building, to WPRF, if Eva is here, she attends the meetings. So make yourself available, come down. There's a lot of shared information that, it's a learning process. And for those that took the 4-hour certification class with the 1-hour update that needs to be done, there was a legal pamphlet that was passed out. Please read it, because changes have been made to House Bill 913 that were not there 6 months ago. And they're being changed. One of the biggest things that you know that if you have 25 units or more, you need to have a website, okay? That information has to be put, you have to do it. I think they changed it from December 31st to January 31st of 26. The biggest change, and originally when House Bill was passed, that it was the officer's responsibility, the building's responsibility, to make bylaws, rules, and regulations available to anybody that asked for it. That was changed midstream, and they now made it the responsibility of the unit owner to give it if they're going to put their place up for sale or rent. Okay? Just remember, this is very important. It went from the board's responsibility to the realtor or anybody that asked for it. The new change is the owner of the unit is responsible to give it to the Realtor. The problem is that it's still your responsibility to give it to the unit owner. So you can't tell the unit owner, well, it was burnt in 1812 and we don't have those documents. And seeing the website and how it works, if you have the proper documentation on there, it's the easiest thing that you could do. Somebody wants your rules, regulations, bylaws, articles, and you send them to the website, okay, and then it's all there. Your mitigation report, it makes it a lot easier on boards. I know that every board member says we're doing too much work. If you have that website, 75% of the hard work is done. 25% is making sure that it gets updated. So if you don't have it and you want to see it, come to the office. I'll show you my website. It's it's a wonderful thing. Okay? Any questions as far as that's concerned? Okay. Anything for the good of the order? Anything else? Yes, go ahead, Dave.
Move to adjourn.
Oh, okay, that was gonna be my next thing, all right. Thank you very much, happy Halloween. That's it, the motion was made to adjourn.